So we are back home. I've dropped off my daughter at school and I put my son down for a nap. I'm just sitting here trying to keep everything aligned because I think I overbooked myself this December. In addition to vlogmas, there's like so many things going on at once that it's really stressing me out and putting like a lot of pressure on me. So last night I really had to buckle down and think about what I should focus on. What can I hold off until after vlogmas or even after the holidays, because it's just so much and I can't do it all right now. So last night I packed my friends' Christmas gifts and I couldn't even get the shipping label done because I could not find their addresses. I know I have them saved somewhere, but I could just not find it, and it was like so late already, and I wanted to get a little bit of editing in as well, so I'm like, oh, I'll do this tomorrow. And then I was going to send some of my old mangas to an acquaintance in California who's opening up a manga cafe. I offered to donate my unwanted mangas to them instead of just, giving it to Goodwill or half-price books, because I wanted to go towards a good cause. So I wanted to donate it to their manga cafe so at least they'll get read and appreciated. But I cannot find a box that is big enough to fit all of it. Right now, it will have to be shipped in 2 boxes. I contacted the acquaintance and I told them that I will most likely be sending this out after the holidays, and hopefully by then I'll get a bigger box, because I would really like to send them all in one piece in one box. But I got both of my friends' Christmas gifts packed. I got their addresses this morning, so I will create the shipping label later today and then go just drop it off at the post office so that those are done. And I couldn't get any of my novel editing done yesterday because I chose to go hang out with my family instead of just stressing over that. This is round 2 of the next group of chapters that we're working on together, so I don't think there'll be that many edits, so I might just hold off on it until later today. And then my sister and I are also planning the itinerary and the kids' Secret Santa swap for the family meetup in Chicago for a late Christmas after actual Christmas Day. It shouldn't be too much because we're only there for 3 days and there's a lot of kids, so I don't think we're gonna do much. We might just hang around the Airbnb most of the time. And as for work, again, I took off yesterday and today, but I'm still checking my emails and like working on some stuff so they're not late before the long holiday. I opted to take PTO yesterday and today mainly so I can be home with my son and he doesn't have to go into daycare. And not so much I didn't want to work, I just wanted to be able to be home. So it's just like a lot. So if I do vlogmas again next year, I'm trying to really not give myself too much to do like this year so I can focus on vlogmas and just give it my all. Like right now it's just too much and I'm just like I have to postpone a few things just so I can keep my head straight, because I really don't want my anxiety or my cortisol levels to rise because of all this. Like it's not necessary. But yeah, my son is down for a nap, so I'm going I'm going to get some minor work done, just like answering emails and fixing this ad so I can resend it out. And then I will have to work on some marketing stuff just so I can be in a good place tomorrow when I actually have to work from home. And then I'll probably get the shipping labels and get them ready so I can go to the post office before I go pick up my daughter. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, we got yesterday's vlog video edited and uploaded. Alright, we have shipping labels for both packages ready to go. Yes. We have dropped off the packages and I checked my P.O. box just to grab all of the accumulated mail in there because I only come and check it once in a while. We're gonna go get my Starbucks and then we're gonna go pick up my daughter. Okay, we are in line waiting for my daughter, and I thought we could talk a little bit about the post office. I started using the post office around high school because I was dating my husband then, and we were long distance, and we would send each other Christmas gifts every winter. And I grew up knowing nothing about the post office. I didn't know how stuff worked. My parents didn't know. They never taught us anything either. The first time that I sent him something, I just used like those present boxes where it's like really thin and you're not supposed to send it in the mail. Like, I didn't know that. And that was my first experience using the post office. And the workers, I don't know, like, I guess post office workers are just, I don't know, not very nice, because you have to deal with people like me who doesn't know how stuff works every day. And I guess I just grew very impatient. But the first time I sent him something, they did give me attitude, and they made it pretty apparent that, and everybody else in line saw it too, and they're like, and they were just like, oh, you know, you can't send that in the mail. And I'm like, oh, well, it's in a box. And it's like, no, it needs to be in like a more sturdy box. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And then they just said that, well, you have to go buy one over there. I bought one, and then they helped get it in the box, but it was such attitude, and that just set such precedent for me on like visiting post office. And so I always hated going to the post office. As I got older and went through college, you know, you make mistakes, you learn, so you don't do that again. I would always have so much anxiety going to the post office because I don't want the same thing to happen again where they call me out in front of everybody. So I'm always super cautious, making sure I have everything right, put it in a nice box that it's not too heavy, that it's closed properly. But then when I started using the post office close by my workplace, the workers were so nice. Like, I actually held a civil conversation with them. And I've always been going to that one ever since. If I have to drop off a package, I never go to the one by my house. I always drop it off at work. I will take it to work with me, and then I will drive to that post office to drop it off. And then now that I own an Etsy shop and learn the process of how the shipping rates and the rules and everything work, you know, you do kind of learn to appreciate the system, you know? Like, they have it there for a reason. And then I've had multiple conversations with customers about, like, who'd live in, like, outside the country, and they're like, why is it so expensive? And I'm like, well, the further you live away from me, the more expensive it's gonna be. And they just don't understand it. So it was really hard to negotiate with them. But yeah, that's just a little something I wanted to discuss about the post office today, since I had to drop off packages. Oh, and since they have shipping labels now where you can order ahead of time, saves me so much time and anxiety. Like, I can just punch in the box dimensions, the weight of my package, plug in the addresses, and then we got the shipping label, and then we're good to go. I just go in, drop off the packages, and then I leave. I don't have to talk to anybody. I don't have to deal with any snobby workers. It's like so wonderful, so wonderful. We're waiting for my dad to come out now, just like 15 more minutes, and then we'll head home. I made a reservation for my husband and I at this Japanese restaurant later. Yeah, I've been wanting to check this out for a while. I hope it's good. Gonna get some sushi. Everyone's home now, and my husband is eating late lunch / early dinner because he wasn't able to eat much today. So while he's doing that, I'm going to get a little bit of work done, and then we're going to drop the kids off at my in-laws before we go on our little dinner date. Hello! Hi! Hello! What's going on? of the night. I just wanted to give a quick update of today. I do feel a little bit better where I'm at mentally with everything that's going on. I was able to send out my friends packages, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. And I did finish one small thing for work today, so I'm in a good standing to work from home tomorrow. And then I did cancel the bi-weekly gaming sessions with my two best friends tomorrow. So after my daughter's ballet class, I can come home and just relax and maybe even catch up on editing either videos or the novel. I think that's it. I got a lot of stuff done today, and I did have a good time with my husband tonight for dinner, and we decided to get ice cream afterwards. So it was really a sweet night together. But thanks for watching. I hope you've been enjoying the vlogmas videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.